This video is made for educational purposes and contains significant original voice commentary. This little SUV drifts right like he's trying to perform a pit maneuver, and it works. Tags the pickup, sends it spinning into the grass like it's on a cop show. Whole thing looks accidental, but wow. At least the SUV stops, so it's not a total hit and run. Just a masterclass in bad driving.
Oh, baby. He's gonna make it, though.
Early Saturday in Columbus. Roads are clear, but these guys treat it like their own private racetrack. One genius starts drifting side to side like it's Tokyo Drift, Ohio edition. Can't tell if he's showing off or just losing it, but either way, it's reckless as hell. Public highway's not your playground, no matter how empty it looks. Old lady runs a red like it's 1952 and traffic laws just came out. Gets nailed from the side and shoved all the way to the camera's front bumper like she's part of the finale. Thankfully, no one's hurt, but man, that's one way to make an entrance.
This will cancel the call to emergency services because setting...
Sedan guy decides he's too important to wait. Cuts left-right in front of the camera doing 65. Camera reacts, but it's too late. T-bones the idiot, then gets shoved over the solid yellow and clips a car from oncoming traffic. All because one clown couldn't sit tight for 5 more seconds. Here's a real gem. Guy's so desperate to catch his exit, he slams the brakes on the highway. 2 drivers somehow manage to stop without losing their minds. Third one, not so lucky, plows in full speed, turns it into a 3-car pileup. Meanwhile, the genius who started it all comes out with barely a scratch, then flees the scene like a coward. Good news is, cops got him. Justice served. Extra crispy. Biker tries to pass a slowpoke on the left, nothing crazy, but the driver takes it personal, swerves over like he's aiming for the curb, tries to sideswipe the guy off the road. Biker's honking, pleading, driver doesn't care. Full-on tough guy act, 0 brain cells behind the wheel.
Are you okay?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know what are they doing.
The heck you got in your same lane.
Sunday morning in Auckland, teenagers crash a stolen car in spectacular fashion. The wreck's bad, twisted metal, debris everywhere, but somehow nobody's hurt. No cops in sight, they take off on foot like they're in a movie. Spoiler, they did get caught later. Just took a little longer for karma to clock in. Car pulls out across the street like it's totally clear. Well, it's not. Cuts right in front of a big truck moving a little hot, but still under control. Driver slams the brakes, lays on the horn. Too late. Smashes the car hard. Truck might have been speeding a bit, sure, but this crash is 100% on the car. Pure failure to yield. Plain and simple.
Well, damn.
Ah, textbook case of left turn Larry meets right of way Randy. Now, folks, that green light isn't an invitation to play bumper cars. Our left-turning genius here decides traffic laws are more like suggestions. Now he's looking at a double whammy. Failure to yield and reckless driving. Congratulations, champ. You're now eligible for a court date, a civil suit, and maybe even a starring role in your insurance adjuster's nightmares. Boom! Rear-end rendezvous at the red light, brought to you by Captain Hit and Run. Now listen up, folks. If you rear-end someone, the law says you're already wearing the guilt badge, no questions asked. But fleeing the scene? That's the legal equivalent of jumping out of a plane without a parachute. This guy just turned a fender bender into a felony. Whoa, ladies and gents, we're watching The Fast and the Delirious starring Mr. White Mazda and absolutely zero regard for physics, laws, or human life. This isn't driving. This is a rolling felony mixtape containing reckless endangerment, vehicular assault, probable DUI, and enough property damage to keep Geico up all night. No brakes, no brains, no problem, until that Tesla gets spun and we're dealing with a multi-claim catastrophe. Our camera's cruising nice and easy when, bam, a cargo door pops open like it forgot which side of the truck it lives on. No impact, no drama, just a close call and a quick, honest apology. Hey, mistakes happen, and this one gets settled with a wave, not a subpoena. Gold star for owning up, pal. Oh, baby, we got ourselves a one-man demolition derby with a law degree in stupid. First, this genius pulls the old double yellow pass, illegal, dangerous, and dumb enough to make a judge weep. Then comes the brake check. Classic move straight from the how to get sued and lose playbook. But wait, instant karma enters stage left, and bam! He's skidding, flipping, and starring in his own cautionary tale. No one else hurt, thank God, but that driver. He just pleaded guilty to reckless driving with his whole car.
Oh my God!
Ah, San Antonio's own speed racer, folks. This guy's threading the needle like he's got 9 lives and a clean record. Newsflash, doing 80 between 2 cars on a public highway isn't bold. It's begging for a multi-vehicle pileup and a courtroom drama. One mistimed sneeze and he's plowing into the back of that car like a lawsuit on wheels. No cops, no crash, just another close call in the Lone Star State. But don't worry, keep that up and he'll earn a highway patrol escort straight to reckless driving charges. Well, look who's auditioning for a Fast and Furious spinoff, Morons in Traffic. This guy decides the best place to test his luck is between a regular car and an 18-wheeler. High speed, no signal, and a space that barely exists? That's not just reckless, folks. That's flirting with manslaughter. He made it through by pure dumb luck. But 1 inch the wrong way and we'd be filing a wrongful death suit with Exhibit A, B, and C on cam.
Hold on, Dad, hold on. This lady, oh my God. Is my camera recording this? Oh my God, Dad, I gotta go. I'm fine, I gotta call 911. Bye.
Oh, Seattle, home of coffee, rain, and today, vehicular insanity. This lady's out here driving like she's late to her own court hearing. Tailgating? Check. Erratic lane changes? Double check. Slamming the brakes so hard her car's doing the cha-cha? Triple check. And let's not forget the innocent pup in the back seat, turning this into an animal endangerment sideshow. Good on the camera for dialing 911 because what we've got here isn't just bad driving, it's a mobile lawsuit with fur. Hope she enjoys explaining that one to the judge.
Southbound 405, I'm behind a white Toyota. She is going to cause an accident. I have it on my...
Oh, look who thought the shoulder was his personal express lane. Captain Dirt Dash himself. This guy's so impatient, he takes the off-road route, loses control faster than a bad alibi, and slides right into the path of destiny. And the camera's bumper. Boom! T-boned and dragged like yesterday's legal defense. And the best part? That face. How could this happen to me? Like he didn't just star in his own crash course in cause and effect, Buddy, that's not shock. That's Exhibit A in your insurance fraud case. And here we have a masterclass in mutual dumbassery. First up, our barfly pulls out and tries a U-turn over double yellows like traffic laws are just drink coasters. Can't make the turn? No problem. He throws it in reverse like he's auditioning for driving under the influence of stupidity. Meanwhile, the camera sees it all from a distance, but instead of playing it safe, he plays the "I'm right, you're wrong" horn solo. Spoiler alert, the snowbank doesn't care who had the right of way, and you should never wrestle with a pig, especially one in a beat-up sedan fresh out of happy hour.
Way safer than getting in a car and going on the highway. And I have experience with it, and I can tell you, like, you know.
And here we go, Clash of the Egos, Highway Edition. We've got an 18-wheeler making a solid line merge like the rules don't apply to anything over 10 wheels in the camera. Oh, he sees it coming from a mile away and still decides, yeah, I'm going to win this game of chicken. Spoiler, nobody wins. Horns blaring, trucks swerving, and reality's closing in fast. Luckily, the camera finally slams the brakes and lives to post the footage. But come on, folks, being technically right won't keep you out of a hospital bed or a courtroom. This ain't traffic justice. It's mutual idiocy on wheels.
I mean, there is, but you know what I mean?
Durante siglos, Ucrania ha existido en el eje entre este y oeste.
All right, we got a red Dodge Challenger making a textbook legal left. Green light, clear path, everything's kosher. But wait, enter stage right. Shoulder bandit in a hurry to nowhere, flying down the side like he owns the breakdown lane. Boom, nails the Challenger right in the fender, spins her out like a crash test dummy, and sends her into an innocent bystander. The white car just sitting there, minding its own business. Oh boy, here we go. No blinker, no brains, and definitely no accountability. This driver damn near sideswipes the camera like he's playing Grand Theft Auto, then suddenly remembers how a turn signal works after the fact. Camera honks, totally fair. And what's the response? Passenger princess flips him the bird and jumps out to twerk like it's open mic night at the circus. I mean, come on! You nearly cause a crash and your rebuttal is interpretive butt dancing? Now this is straight out of Hollywood, folks. Our poor guy hears the whoop whoop, thinks he's getting pulled over, so he politely pulls to the side like a law-abiding citizen. But bam! Out of nowhere, a rogue pickup blasts past him on the dirt like it's Mad Max, Suburban Outlaws, and here comes the cruiser in hot pursuit. Turns out, our guy's just an innocent bystander caught in the high-octane chaos. No charges, no citations, just a front row seat to someone else's felony and a story that'll age better than his brakes. Oh, look who's too special for the turn lane. Captain Shortcut, blazing his own trail through traffic logic. This genius skips the left turn cue, rides the straight lane, then slams the brakes mid-intersection like the world owes him a do-over. Cars piling up behind him, horns blaring like a courtroom objection, and what does he do? Sits there like it's a timeout corner for the criminally inconsiderate. Eventually he moves, but not before turning rush hour into rage hour. Pro tip, if you miss your turn, just circle the block. Don't turn your poor planning into everyone else's problem, Einstein.
There's a bird, relax. You almost just got into a car accident.
Oh, we got a rare sight here. A driver with a conscience, slowing down for a bird like a decent human being. But behind him, oh no, here comes Green Goblin Barbie in her fancy Mini Cooper, and she's got zero patience and even less awareness. Starts tailgating like she's auditioning for a demolition derby, then floors it through a red light like the laws of nature and traffic don't apply to her. Almost causes a wreck, all because someone had the nerve to not commit avian manslaughter.
Dumbass. 8LJ.
Oh, wow. This guy's got the full stupidity starter pack. Cuts off a semi, brake checks it, and forgets to turn on his headlights at night. That's 3 strikes and you're not even out. You're just asking to be turned into road pizza. Maybe the trucker ticked him off earlier, who knows? But brake checking an 80,000-pound machine? That's not revenge, that's a death wish with bad lighting. You want to settle a score? Do it in court, not in front of a Peterbilt doing 65. Congratulations, genius. You just made the highway dumber and way more dangerous for everyone. And here we have the classic case of, I was only distracted for a second. Yeah, well, that second almost turned into a scrapyard symphony. Our driver's cruising along, totally unaware the cars ahead have stopped, and boom, clips the car in front. Thankfully, they hit the brakes just in time to avoid a full-blown traffic conga line of crumpled bumpers. Look, driving ain't the time for daydreaming, texting, or zoning out like it's yoga class. If you're not 100% locked in, do us all a favor. Pull over, handle your business, and then rejoin society on the road like a responsible adult.